It's another beautiful day to be a raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Where is that, might you ask? Let me give you some simple directions. It's just down the street, past the house with the boarded up windows. Look for the man on the corner. His name is Joe. He's a man of commerce. He'll point you in the right direction. Down the street, take a right, and then take a left. And as you're walking down the street, you'll pass an alley to your right. A cool breeze will hit you as you walk past it. Is it the autumn wind? You're goddamn right. Should you go down there? Of course, because what you'll find at the end of that deep, dark alley is a little place that we like to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction. And this, as it is every Tuesday, even an extra special Tuesday when I come out of Facebook freaking prison, it's a little thing we like to call the Raider Nation Report. A solid 60 minutes with yours truly of everything silver and black. And since I was in prison yesterday, like the worst social media prison I have been in, at least on Facebook, I figured out that I could post to Instagram and it would post to my Facebook, so they couldn't even hold me down from that. But that was just too much hassle, so to do a show last night. So Big L held it down. Thank you, Big L, for holding it down last night on a Monday. As Facebook locked me out to the point that I could not even so much as like a comment. I was just able to view it. just sit back and watch it. That was all I could do with social media. Like, no, you can't even touch it for 3 days. You just sit back. But that's all right. It was worth it. We were able to keep the game up Saturday until like 2 minutes left in the game, and then they put the freaking harsh smackdown, which was too harsh to recover within 2 minutes to get the rest of the game back up. So we did the best we could. I've already got new tricks up my sleeve for this weekend, so don't worry. Friday night, we got you covered. Come back to the page 30 minutes before the game. Link will be posted. Come and get us! It's all right. We'll be putting it out there again. Come and get us. We got a different angle every freaking week. So. But thank you for joining me, new and old, my band of pirates. Thank you for joining me. So, we got a lot to talk about. I mean, we had some solid, I don't know. Do you say a solid performance? What do you say about Saturday night? I mean, what's your honest assessment? What's your honest assessment of Saturday night? Or Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, early Saturday evening, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care about outcomes of preseason games. When you get down to the end of a preseason game and you're down by one, you don't play to push it into overtime. It's preseason. That's retarded. The people that I see out there saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe we went for the win," and come on, it's preseason. That's when you try to go for it, and you try. Oh, let's try this, and then you, okay, well, that didn't work. That's, and you mark that down for that. Hey, I won't try that in the regular season when it counts. That's when you expect your quarterbacks to possibly throw a pick or two, trying to stick things in maybe where they shouldn't. Because when else should they try to push the envelope a little bit to see where that edge is? Where else would you try it? Besides an organized fucking practice. We're talking about practice. Come on. It's a goddamn scrimmage. Can you tell me what the Raiders' preseason record was 2 seasons ago? Fuck no, you can't. Why? Because it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You know what? The Lions went 4-0 in preseason once. And then they went 0-16. Preseason means dick when it comes to records. It means dick. It means nothing. So to get pissed off because they went for 2, that's irrelevant. What you need to look at is the specifics of the game. And what did you see? You saw Chris Warren get 51 snaps at running back. 51. 85% of the offensive plays Chris Warren was on the field for. Chris Warren III on the field. That was impressive, and that shows you something that they're really trying to see what this kid can do. Another guy that you're really trying to see what can do is Aitman. Also, 51 snaps, 85% of the offense. You had a lot of the younger linemen. Abiushi, Silberman, Simmons, all with in the 60% of snaps on offense. But I thought that the glaring one was Chris Warren III. Where's Doug Martin, says Tommy? Well, Doug Martin, you're going to see Doug Martin in this game right here against the Green Bay Packers. This game coming up, you're going to see a lot more thumping from Beast Mode and Doug Martin. You're going to start to see them get them tires hooked up a little bit. What's up, Lions, up there on the YouTube? You're going to see them get a little more action this week. You saw what week 1 was, right? Week 1 at running back was what? It was obvious. It was Jalen Richard, DeAndre Washington showdown. That's what it was. 100%. It was seeing which one of those guys was going to step and take that step forward. And this week, you obviously seen what? 85% of the snaps. He was on the field for the offense. And that was Chris Warren III. He had a solid game. He's over 200 yards in the 2 games. Finished with 110 and 18 yards and a touchdown. Only really bad thing was I did see him miss a couple blitzes and blitz packages, but other than that, he was pretty solid. On offense, a name that you were seeing a lot of, and it's been kind of sneaky good in the first 2 games of preseason, has been Paul Butler, tight end. He's kind of hanging around in there. He's like I said, he's kind of been sneaky good, and he's like if you had to put somebody as last on the tight end tree coming in, he would have been it. Good point, T. Good point, T. And good question, Todd. Who's out at running back? I'm telling you, I still think it comes down to we're only going to run 4. Marshawn Lynch, Doug Martin are both going to take 2 spots. I think Chris Warren III, even before coming into preseason, I said it was our project back, and I thought he was going to get the 4th spot. With what he's done in the first 2 games, I think unless he completely blows it down the stretch, he's going to get it. That leaves the 3rd spot. 3rd spot, 2 guys. Obviously, one is not going to make it. You got D-Wash and Richard. D-Wash and Richard. You guys, I've been pretty open with my opinion on this. I thought it was going to be Jalen Richard getting the cut. He's just a little more fumble fingers with the ball than DeAndre Washington. DeAndre Washington is a lot more secure with the ball, doesn't put the ground on the ball as much. Their stats are very comparable, other than the glaring stat that Jalen Richard fumbles the ball more. Besides that, I didn't see, when they tried to run them both in preseason, either one take a huge step. Again, they looked basically the same kind of back. They didn't look much different. That's kind of the thing. When you look at the two of them, they can both catch the ball in the backfield. They're both that shifty, quick runner. They're that kind of gadget back for you back there that you can use in all kinds of different ways. But if one puts the ball on the ground more than the other, which one are you going to pick? So, I think it'd be on DeAndre Washington, but it really is going to come down to, a little bit of personal preference when it comes down to which one they're going to pick. But I say they're going to run with 4, and 3 of them, I think we know. It's just which one is going to end up on the block out of the other 2. Now, on defense, there's been a lot of guys that had a good game, and the first thing I want to point out is who'd you see on the field at the beginning of the game, Raider Nation, on defense? Who'd you see? Number 1 pick from last year, Gareon Conley. Gareon Conley was on the field. And Conley played 11 plays, 17% of the time on defense. So he's out there. Most notable stat, Gareon Conley did not give up a reception. So, regardless if it's against backups or not, he's on the field, healthy, played, and left the field healthy. In full contact scrimmage, he came on the field healthy, played and participated, did not give up a reception, and left the field healthy. That's a good day for the number 1 pick. And working and getting himself back mentally and physically ready for, hopefully, to step up and claim the reins of our number 1 spot at corner. Hopefully. New and old. Joel, T, Lines, Leslie, JD, everybody, thank you for joining me as always on a Tuesday Raider Nation Report. We rip through all of the hot news, everything silver and black. Thank you for joining me as always. I appreciate it. New and old, our band of pirates. I would like to thank our official sponsors. We do have a couple now. Angry at Trash Podcast, Just Win Ladies. Check it out where any of your podcasts can be found. Also, check it out shared on the Raider Reaction page. As well as follow Angry Trash at Angry Trash on Twitter. Check out Facebook page Raider Nation Flags, Rings and Flags. I think they've got another contest going on. Make sure you check it out. And then Captain Jack Rackham's Facebook page featuring the Sunday night Ask the Captain show. Make sure you check that out as well. And damn you, Damn you, Hot Neil. Damn you, damn you, damn you. Great. Now I gotta mess with that little bastard the rest of the show. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Now, Maurice Hurst, another rookie that looked really good in preseason. James Cowser continues to shine in preseason. Tank Carradine had a good game. Rashawn Melvin looked really good. Two of the first three big plays of the Raiders defense were made by Melvin. He's looked solid. How do I think we'll do against the Cheeseheads? Good question, Leslie. I'll field that one. I think we'll do well. I think we match up against them. I think it's going to be an interesting matchup for Jordy to be playing against his old team, even though it's preseason. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be up for it. And I think that's going to put a little extra oomph in it for him. It's that first challenge that you see. I think you're going to see a lot of Carr. I think he's going to play most of the first half, as for sure the whole first quarter. I think we're going to get to see a lot of him. You're going to see most of the first team offense out there. I'm really interested to see what we can do on the first couple drives. Well, you're a douchebag, dude. What are you going to come up in here for? You're 100% Raider Bear. I fucking eat a dick. You get 100% that, pal. Like I said a fucking thing about that guy and fucking for so goddamn long. I could give two shits less. That's so freaking irrelevant to me. How dare you even come up in here like I give a shit what you got to say, pal. Psst. You're like a freaking piece of lint on my nutsack. I flick you off. Move along. So back to where I was. Ode Uwabushi led the way on a lot of Chris Warren's runs. He was the lead blocker on this 3-yard touchdown run. And I'm sorry. Usually I don't comment on things like that, but that was just so asinine. I mean, who the hell are you? Like, I care. I'm 100% whatever. Good for you. Listen, I don't ask anybody to sign a membership card when you stop in. It's okay. Watch whoever you want. I could give a shit less. It's a free country, last time I checked. So, on to the topic du jour. On to the... Oh, man. That's just funny to me. On to the... Lines. You're setting it up. Lines. You're setting it up. You know that. Lines threw up the lob ball.
Here is the biggest douche of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
You are one pathetic loser. You are one pathetic loser.
You suck, you jackass.
All right, enough of that nonsense. All right, now moving on. Moving on to Khalil Mack. My God, day 27 of the Khalil Mack saga. Oh my God. So I have to spend at least, 10, 15 minutes every show on Khalil Mack because it's like, I guess it's like the requirement right now. It's day 27. On day 26, last season, we saw Donald Penn walk out and join camp. ready to play. Now, last year, the exact same conversations we were having up until day 26 were exactly the same we're having about Khalil Mack now. He's going to get traded. Going to release this, and this. It's along the same course. Mack's just a much more valuable player. And they're just pushing it a little further. The facts of the matter are, Khalil Mack is under contract for this season. If he wants to dick around, he'll be forced, and he'll lose this year credit against his contract, and he'll be under contract next year. And we still franchise tag him 2 years after that. We got Mack by the balls. He's gonna come to camp eventually, and he's gonna sit down and he's gonna play. Now, I heard the crazy rumor today that of a possible trade to the Niners across the bay, which is absolutely retarded. Absolutely retarded. I did also hear reports of the Raiders actually receiving trade offers. Well, of course they are. Of course they are. Are you not going to drop a line in the Khalil Mack pool if there's a possibility there could even be a nibble? If there could even be a nibble, of course you're going to make the call and be like, hey, this I heard. And like, no, thank you. Supposedly the response has been cold, and they have turned down any and all offers for Mack. That was also in the report. I still believe 150% Khalil Mack is a Raider and he plays in week 1. That's my stance on it. I think they're just playing the holdout dance. He's going to play it as long as he can, but when it comes down and it gets time and it's he's going to be there. 100%. I still have not wavered in that at all. I have not. I don't believe any of the bullshit. I don't believe any of the hype. We've seen this holdout shit happen 100 times before, and 99% of the time, the goddamn guy ends up back on the team, and everything's fine, and it moves along. What do you see right now? You see week 2 of preseason. What's going on right now? Myself, the rest of Raider Nation, the rest of fans of every team right now are doing what? We're doing what? We're like piranhas circling around the piece of meat. It's hovering right over the water, just waiting for it to drop. And what's that piece of meat? That's the freaking NFL regular season. We're just waiting. We just can't wait. And so what are they doing? They want to keep us interested. So every little juicy ass story that's out there, like Khalil Mack holding out, like anything like that, the online news sources, the fan pages for these teams, they run with it, man. They run with it. And they can they want to put these stories out there. So last week, it's this thing. And then this week they're trading him to these guys. And then this week it's this. And then this guy who was saying last week they were going to trade him, now he's saying, oh, well, shit, they're for sure going to keep him now. But last week, if you'd have asked the guy, he was 200% positive they were going to trade his ass to Green Bay. So but what happens? What happens? Everybody that's still asking the question, and the hundreds of people that ask me every day, what's up with Mac? What's up with Mac? All those people are still grabbing their goddamn mouse and doing what? They're clicking on that fucking article to see what the latest news on Khalil Mack is, because they've seen some freaking tasty headline and click, 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 click. Advertisers paid, clicks hit, views gotten, and that's how it works. That's how 247 stays in business. Tantalizing headlines, snazzy pictures, and no content. That's how they stay in business. And there's a lot of other ones too. They're just one of the worst perpetrators. And don't think they're like a legitimate Raider page or something. There's a 247 everything. So it's not, they're not legitimate. And when you read the shit, it's all opinionated. It's opinionated garbage. I mean, it's like saying I'm the fucking news. I ain't the news. What's up, Chucky Nation? What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me on Raider Nation Report Tuesday, where we talk nothing but silver and black for a solid 60 minutes. Thank you all for joining me, as always. I appreciate it. Without the nation, we would be nothing here at Raider Reaction, and thank you, as always. Again, last week, a phenomenal week for coming off of week 1 of preseason. Raider Reaction page reached, what was it? I think upwards of 450,000 people last week, and had like, I don't remember, like 37,000 engagements or something stupid. So thank you as always, for myself and the entire team. Captain, oh man, every time I do the rundown I forget somebody, and then something, you know. My boy Kevin from Prison City, the captain, Captain Jack, freaking Big L, Ariel, Angry at Trask, Silver Sunshine, Sister East, my boy Popeye. Oh, who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Raider Ortiz. Who'd I miss? Ah, Raider at Lori. Everybody. But the whole Raider Reaction team, and if I missed you, you know, I'll always miss one every damn time. So I need to put myself a list up here. But we all appreciate it. Without you guys, we would be nothing. And thank you for always stopping in, our band of pirates. Thank you as always. But like I said, Khalil Mack, I don't think it's a concern. Khalil Mack has, man, the dude is born to be a Raider. 52 ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. 52 ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. 52 is going nowhere. I blame you, Hot Neil. Quit calling Steve Juice's name. I got him in this little box. I try to keep his. You guys keep calling his name. I've given you the key to keep him the hell off the show, but you guys won't listen to me. So help me out. Like I said earlier, I expect to see a lot of Doug Martin and a lot of Beast Mode this week. I think they're going to get your bulk carries at running back out of the gate. I think you're going to see Carr the majority of the first half, and that's something I really am looking forward to seeing. I want to see what those guys can do. Now, Raiders offensive coordinator Greg Olson has made comments this week on how well Donald Penn has made the transition over to right tackle. I find this to be very interesting, and I find this topic to be a interesting topic of concern. Because yes, everybody, the instant thing is like, oh yeah, move him over there, give the rookie a shot. Yes, I think we would all like to see that. But in due time. Do you really want to stick a rookie left tackle out there covering your franchise quarterback blindside right out of the gate? Regardless of what you think about D. Penn personally, him and his issues with his estranged wife or now ex-wife or whatever the hell they are, him getting into it with fans, him holding out, regardless of what you think of all that, he is a proven and capable veteran left tackle. Are you all ready? I see a couple of you are. Chucky Nation's ready. Lions is ready. I ask. Leave Penn at left tackle. Or you leave him at right tackle. Well, I think there's a good possibility that is what we are working towards in week 1. it's somewhat, if I would have, you'd have told me that quite some time ago, I would have thought that was a crazy notion that we'd be starting a rookie at left tackle coming into the 2018 season. But the way things have shooken out, it adds an interesting twist to our story for this season. A very interesting twist. You move the veteran to right tackle, the rookie to left tackle. You got Tom Cable coming back, the Cable Man. You know, he'll smack a bitch. He'll punch you in the mouth. Don't cross him. Him and Beast Mode got history. He knows how to put a blocking scheme in front of him. Gruden likes to run with a freaking fullback. We put in power blocking tight ends, added them to the team. Man, we're locked. I mean, look, even Gruden has said it this week that he's never had a team this talented. Do you understand that he won a Super Bowl with a team that had Brad Johnson at quarterback, had a bunch of hodgepodge ass fake fucking Pirates, and a good defense? He's an offensive guru who has an offense like he may have never had. We had talented before, but it could be very interesting this season. It could be very, very interesting this season. I am very excited to see how things shake out. Very excited. The promise of this season is something else. When you look ahead at this week, I just want to see the team go out there, get a little continuity, get some rhythm, get to see all of the first team together. And then just wrap them in bubble wrap and set them, and let's get ready for week 1. Lambs, Monday night, when it really counts. Listen, I don't cheer victories in preseason. I don't cheer victories in preseason. Victories are nice. It is nice to leave with a W. Sure. But it's practice. It's practice. It's organized scrimmage. That's it. So to get excited about records, I don't care. I want to see our guys go out there. I want to see them get reps together against an opponent that's coming after them. And come away healthy. If we get a W, great. If not, who cares? It's preseason. So like I said, as soon as the 4th game of preseason is over, nobody gives 2 shits what the record is. You're already looking at week 1 and you've forgotten preseason. The second the whistle blows, why, thank you, Mr. Love. Thank you. Because said, as long as you step in, rep your ting, and bring the fire, we'll accept a dirty bird. Because it takes 31 enemies to make a league. See, somebody who disagrees with the fact you think it's so you like the idea of Miller? You like the idea of letting Miller be the starting left tackle? But you do know, you are on the kitty table there, Mr. Dirty Bird. So, You will be sitting down. And you will be shut. See ya. Now, haven't had to do that in a while. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? My car was going crazy. Did you guys hear that? I was sitting here, I was like, that's my car. Holy shit. It's probably some Donkeys fan. Probably like, I know from 10 to 11 Eastern time that motherfucker's in the studio. Some bitch. Always talking shit about the Donkeys. I'm fucking gonna get his shit. You watch. About fucking middle of the show. That's probably what happened. Probably somebody I didn't talk shit to. Man, out there fucking with my shit. It's probably that motherfucker tried to fucking run me off the road earlier on the way home. Son of a bitch. It's always something. Always something. It's always something. That's hilarious that you guys heard it though. So it's right out there. My studio's, right outside the studio, smashes my car. So. Oh, that's craziness. Craziness. Somebody out there jacking my ride. Jacking my ride. That would not be good. That would be straight savage. Straight savage. Oh, damn. I totally lost track. What the hell was I talking about? That was crazy. Hey. That's what happens when you're flying live without a net. There ain't no pause button. Probably it's rats. They found their way down to the end of the deep dark alley. Fucking rodents. Probably. Then they're chewing on wires and shit. Oh, probably. Man, this show just went totally off the rails now. We got Jawalrus in the house. Anybody got any purple drink? Purple drink? Purple drink? I am the Eggman. I am the Eggman. I am Jawalrus. Goo Kachoo. Oh, the freaking big, fat, purple drinking $70 million fucking boat anchor. You sorry piece of trash. Now, preseason. This week, Friday night, Black Friday. You know we got you covered. We're going to have the game live. It'll be on another one of our rave pages. Make sure you come to the page about 30 minutes before the kickoff. We will have the link to the page. It's not going to be live yet. It's just going to give you the link to the page so you can go to the page where the stream's going to be live as soon as it goes on. As soon as it goes live, it's going to be live on there. We've got new tricks up our sleeve already for this week. Trust me, I'm not ending up in prison again. That was some bullshit. 3 days in prison. Facebook prison. Couldn't even like nothing. Every time I hit like, I got it. You're temporarily blocked from doing that for freaking 2 more days and 27 hours and 2 minutes and some shit. Every day. I got the countdown. Today I was like, oh, 2 hours left. Nah, you fuckers, I'll be back. Fuck you, Zuckerberg. So, I'll be taking care. We'll be handling it. We'll handle business the same as we did last week, same as we did the week before, and just make sure you come to the page, like, share, follow the Raider Reaction page. Make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hardcore Challenge Live Studio Webcasts on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on the Twitter, @Raider Reaction. We have a special contest coming up when the season starts. You're going to need to be subscribed to our YouTube channel, and you're going to need to be following us on our other platforms as well. There's only 4. The 4 horsemen. So make sure you follow us, but especially the YouTube channel. I'm really wanting to push our YouTube channel, so I've got some special things coming for it as a whole. I had a company this last weekend. You may have seen. Prime was in studio with me for a minute. I apologize to anybody that had to sit through that drunken mess of Friday night, but, you know, we warned you when we were coming on that it was like, you know, damn near 1 in the morning. So, Commish Jr. did not take any challengers live, but he will take any challengers on Madden 18 this weekend. He's got Madden 19, and he's boning up on it, but he's not ready to take challengers in it yet. We want to make sure he's ready. So, make sure, if you want a shot, Raid Reaction prize pack if you can take down the Commish Jr. Send us your PlayStation 4 gamer info for Madden 18, and we'll stream it live. And if you can take down the Commish Jr., ooh, you win yourself a Raider Reaction prize pack. And those are sweet. So, you want a shot, Billy James? I'm telling you, the kid's good. He whooped up on me pretty bad last time I played him. I can get him, but I would say I'm only beating him. We're adults here, Shane. Come on. We're adults. We're grown men. We don't play on Xbox anymore. That's what the kids play on now. Come on. Come on. You're a grown man now. Come on. I know 19's out, Hot Neil, but you got to practice up on it first before you go live on freaking live stream challenging people. You got to practice up a little bit. The kid's been playing freaking Madden 18 for a solid year. Anybody else has been playing it for a solid year? Step it up and game it. Let's see it. We'll put you on there. And guess what? If the Commish Jr.'s whooping your ass, we may clown you a little bit on there, so be prepared. Oh, the season is upon us. I'm so freaking excited. I was just thinking about it today on my way home when I was thinking about the show for tonight and what I was going to talk about on the show. And was thinking to myself, man, it's only weeks away. I just had my, send your gamer IDs to the page, guys. Message them to the page. Because I'm not going to pull them out of these comments later. You got to message them to the page. That way we've got them saved in the messages. We'll pull them right out of there. Just message the Raider Reaction page. It's just me and the admins that are the only ones that see that stuff. So just message it to the page so we got them saved. So that way when we're there Saturday, we'll start sending out invites to those that we have. The first one that grabs it and is ready can go live and play, they'll get the shot. So send your gamer IDs to challenge the Commish Jr. Just message the page, send us your gamer ID, and we'll send you out an invite on Saturday when he's playing. But I was just thinking to myself, you know, because I had my fantasy draft Sunday night. Me and Prime did live draft coverage for both of our conferences, the AFC and the NFC, and the Hardcore Challenge, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition, in case you didn't know. Oh, the Commish Jr. would rip Prime a new asshole. It wouldn't be good, Bob. It wouldn't be good. I played Prime, and Prime got lucky, and then I came back and beat him, but my son he'd rip him up. The kid knows how to do shit on there I don't even know how to do yet. Like, shit I don't need to know how to do. Anybody got a purple drink? Purple drink? The Jawalrus. Great. Now we got Jawalrus and Stevel juice. Good Lord. But I was just thinking, you know, it's only a couple weeks away. Do you realize that? Do you realize how long we've been waiting for Raider football? Man, it's so close. It's so close. When you seen it in the first week, when you seen him come out on the field in that silver and black, it's just a special thing. Late summer. It's beautiful out. The sky's blue. The sun's out. The colors are bright. Everything's vivid. The black is loud. The silver sparkles against a beautiful green field. It's a thing of beauty. It's a thing of beauty, man. There's nothing like Raider football. And that late summer turns to autumn. And the autumn wind blows. And it blows in week 1. Monday Night Football. It's time for the real fans to get on board. Because the Raider Nation is a 220 mile per hour speeding, screaming, silver and black locomotive, ripping down the tracks, running through every damn stop. We don't stop. We run through your goddamn town, right through it, and on to the next one. You can get on the train, but we don't stop to let your ass off. So if you want to get on the Raider train, get on it now. Don't get on it later. Don't get on it when we're one of the top teams in the league. Don't get on it when we win the AFC West. Don't get on it when we get into the playoffs. Don't get on it when we're sitting in the AFC Championship game. And don't get on it when we're in Atlanta representing the AFC. You get on it now. We don't want bandwaggers. We don't want guys that will try and get on and off the train. We only want the real on there. There's only one way off the Raider train. That's a boot to your back, and we'll send you right out the door. We only want the realest of the real and the ones that are ready to ride from the first stop to the last. The Raider train's rolling, baby. 2018. First stop's in Oakland. There's lambs on the track. That ain't good. That ain't good. I still say I like the way the first 6 weeks line up before the bye week. And this week 1 is a huge game. It's a huge game. And it's gonna get the Raider train rolling. It's gonna roll right through Donkeyville. It's gonna roll right to Miami, right through some Dolphins. Gonna leave nothing but sushi. It's gonna roll on back to Oakland to take on some 0-16 Browns. The 2018 season is an exciting story waiting to be written. You got the young stud quarterback who went down after he'd led his team to the playoffs. Their first return to greatness in quite some time. They were coached wrong in 2017, and they reached into the past and brought back Chucky. Do you not see the story being written already for the 2018 Raiders? Do you not see it? It's already being written. Oh! Let me show you something. This is the kiddie table. Just like the family reunion, when you're sitting at the kiddie table, you should be seen and not heard. Because if you're sitting at the RAIDER ReACTION kiddie table, that means your bitch ass little sparkling ass is rooting for a franchise that has never won a Lombardi trophy. Therefore, you have no business in any football conversation. So take your ass back to the kiddie table, sit down, and shut the fuck up. The season is upon us. The story is going to be written. I've said it before, I've said it 100 times. I have a theory about every season. Every season ends up as a story. And you can see the story start to be written. Every year. All that is remembered is the one team. The one team that wins it all. They get the America's game made about them. They get NFL films. They have orchestra set over the top and their touchdowns put in slow motion. They got guys mic'd up on the side. There's only one. Nobody remembers any other team except one each year. Because in the words of the immortal Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you're last. And I believe that 100%. I told my son that from about the time he was 5. Listen, have fun. But if you ain't first, you're all last. It's just the way it is. It's life. Learn it. Learn it early. It's brutal. I don't sugarcoat shit. That's why my kid's the best goddamn player in his fucking soccer league. Because I don't raise pussies. While your kid's sitting home playing fucking Xbox, my kid's in fucking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu every night. Learn how to snap arm bars on kids. Commish's house, we raise killers. Even my daughter's a goddamn higher grade green belt in karate. She'll chop some fucking boy's ass someday, tries to grab her. God damn it. So, I don't know how I got on that, but it's an exciting season. It's an exciting season, and man, I just can't wait. I thought I was excited for last season, but last season left such a bad goddamn taste in my mouth that I am so ready for this season. So to all of you that can't see what's on the horizon, I have to ask you. What the fuck? Can you not see the story? The return of Chucky. He finally gets the quarterback. The young quarterback that he'd always wanted. He has the young wide receivers. I'm telling you. This is a team that could be on the verge of greatness quickly. I could be over optimistic. I probably usually am. Because I bleed silver and black. And I may be a little biased, a little optimistic. But I really believe that last year we put the team together. And this year we put the coaching staff together. And this year it can all come together. This year can all come together. I truly believe this could possibly be the year. This could possibly be it. This could possibly be it. We will see. But I am excited. We're gonna eat some cheese this Friday. Get us some bitch pigeon. And then get ready to feast on lamb. It's gonna be a great month. It's gonna be a great month. Thanks for joining me as always, Raider Nation. Make sure you check out Angry and Trash Podcast, Just Win Ladies, Raider Nation Rings and Flag Facebook page, and Captain Jack Rackham's Facebook page featuring Sunday nights Ask the Captain. As always, new and old, my band of pirates, thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with some Ghosts to the Post. So we'll drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league-wide, hitting on all the hot league stories. Until then, I'm out. Peace, love, Raider Nation!